How's it going, everybody? I, of course, am Dr. Delay, and today we have some more Olympic coverage, specifically some women's hockey for you, right here on the Dr. Delay Network. We have Switzerland taking on the United States in I believe this is the United States' third matchup of the Olympics. Switzerland, I believe the same thing. Yes, it is indeed their third matchup. United States have won both of their opening matchups. Again, a 5-1 victory over the Czech Republic, who everyone calls Czechia now. And then a 5-0 win against Finland. Switzerland beating the Czech Republic 4-3. Again, a shootout was required for that one. And unfortunately, Switzerland would fall to Canada 4-0. They're just cutting to it live now, so I think we're actually about to start it. So, yeah, we'll just go ahead and save all that stuff for later. And, yeah, here we go. We are underway in Milan, is what I would have said, or should have said a few seconds later. There we go. Face-off won by the United States as it's whacked over there in the Switzerland corner. Switzerland going right to left. Switzerland wearing red with black pants. United States white jersey, blue pants. United States with it in the Switzerland end here behind the goalie. Sends it out to the blue line now at the near wall. Sends it inside. Going to be saved by the Switzerland goalie. And I want to say it is Andrea Brandelli. Braindley. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure out how to pronounce names in a moment. Yeah, good to see you, Turkey. Appreciate you, man, for tuning in. Yeah, normally I would have your little score bug there, but unfortunately, there's really no. I mean, I would have that thing above me anyway, so that's what we're going to go with. But appreciate you, Turkey, for tuning in. USA winning the face-off there, and the Switzerland end going to be whacked around into the United States end. Switzerland having it, but then quickly giving it up to the United States, who have it on the far wall. She whacks it across, and it's going to be an icing call. So already a couple of stoppages here in the first minute, not even the first minute of the match. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out for this one. Hopefully, again, we got a good matchup for you against Switzerland. Already guaranteed. Apparently, everybody in Group A is guaranteed to go to the knockout round. That is as interesting as can be. Face-off won by Switzerland. Shot going to be saved. And down there by the goalie, Gwyneth Phillips, in goal today for the United States. Very interesting indeed. Making sure I'm good over here. We're all good. We're all good to go. Face-off won by Switzerland. Switzerland having it on the near circle. Shot's going to be deflected away. Switzerland having it back at the far circle, sending it to the blue line, sending it far, and behind the goal. United States with it, taking it out of their own end. Now she's going to circle back on the far circle, sending it to the near circle, near wall, sending it all the way down, and it's going to be an icing. Going to be yet another icing for the United States. Yo, how's it going, Casey? Good to see you. And yes, Ultimate Sports, I did see that. Yeah, no, I use AI. I actually confessed to that last night. I don't remember what brought that up either, but yeah, I use the AI for my descriptions. It's a lot easier. Face-off won by the United States back behind their own goalie. Going to send it back over there to her right on the near wall, setting it up the ice. Deflected off of Switzerland, so no icing. Switzerland having it in the near corner. Oh, taken away by the United States. Shot's going to be saved. Oh, that was really close for a United States goal. But no goal is happening here. Again, a nice save by the Switzerland goalie. And I already forgot her name. The disrespect. Braindley, I don't know. Bradenley. Face-off won by the United States. Shot's going to be deflected off of Switzerland, so no shot on target. United States having it on the near corner now behind the goalie. She's dancing around with it as she sends it to the left in the near corner. She's circling around on the near circle, and that's going to be deflected away back behind the goalie, going around as she has it at the top circle, now deflected away. Switzerland with it now behind the goalie as she sends it up the ice. She's at mid-ice. She's looking around. She's at the near corner. She's being pushed away by the United States defenders, who quickly are taking it away. But now Switzerland with it. at the blue line as she deflects it up. Going to be taken away by the United States defender. She's going to be on the far circle, sending it to the near circle now, crossing the blue line, crossing mid-ice. Now sends it back to the near circle. She circles around the Switzerland goalie, passes it inside. No one's there, sends it inside. That's going to be back behind the goalie of the Switzerland goal, as she's going to lose possession, sending it up the ice to the United States end. She's on the near side, sending it up to mid-ice. She cuts inside. Shot's going to be deflected off far circle, sends it inside. There's a lot of chaos, deflected away to the near corner. Edwards with it. She sends it up. Going to be a bad pass. Now Switzerland, she just falls down. United States with it. Shot's going to be wide. Switzerland with it now behind the goalie. Sends it to the near circle as she's taken away. The puck is taken away. United States with it on the far end. Far circle, sending it inside. Far circle. Shot's going to be a little high. United States with it, though, back behind the goalie. Now sending it to the far circle, sending it to the near circle. Deflected away by Switzerland. As the United States have it, she sends it around where Switzerland will have it behind their own goal. Going to be sent up the ice to where the United States have it on their end now. As she's whacked around on the near wall. Now Switzerland having it on the near circle. Shots deflected by good save by the United States goalie. Switzerland looking pretty impressive as she sends it inside. Switzerland knocking it away. United States having it on the near wall. Blue line shot's going to be well wide, where Switzerland will have it on the far wall. Bad pass. United States an opportunity, cannot take advantage. Switzerland still hasn't been able to knock it truly loose. Looks like they do now. Switzerland having it at middle or center ice as it's deflected away by the United States. United States having it on the far wall. It's just her. Sends it wide. As Switzerland will have it on the near side, near corner, far circle. She's looking around, sends it inside to the near circle, sending it to the blue line, sending it to center ice. As she's skating through, she took a big hit in the face from the United States defender. United States having it now on the far circle of their own end as she sends it to the near side, sending it to the far side, passing the blue line, far circle. Oh, just too much. Shot's going to be deflected. She was going through the entire Switzerland defense, but she was just skated too far behind the goalie. That was very impressive, though. Switzerland with it on the near corner, sending it to the near side. She's crossing blue line, center ice, at the blue line to the far circle, sending, I think, a pass or a shot, and that was just not happening on the far side. As the United States with an opportunity, 1-on-1 with the goalie, shots saved. So Brandley is her name. She has a nice save again. 1-on-1 with the goalie. Heisey had a great opportunity to, I just realized that this thing did something. So there you go. But again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Switzerland kind of looking pretty solid, or at least hanging in there with the United States. Face-off happening just in front of the Switzerland goalie on the near circle as it's won by the United States. Edwards with it. She just whacks it up behind the goalie. United States with it on the far corner. Switzerland trying to poke it free, and she's gatekeeping. Pardon me, can't even speak. And she's at the far circle. Now Edwards with it. Sends it in, and that's going to be a little wide. United States with it, though, right there on the far circle. As she sends it inside, deflected. United States with it again on the blue line. Sends it behind the goalie, where Switzerland is waiting for it on the near side. She now sends it up and quickly turns it over. United States with it on the right side, the near side, I should say, as Edwards sends it up the ice. Switzerland's going to be there, though, on the other end of the pass on the far circle. She's looking around, sends it behind the goalie, sends it to the near circle. She sends it to the middle ice. Bad pass. United States an opportunity. Far circle. She's skating inside. Shot is saved. Brandley with a nice, again, great effort by Brandley. Oh, man, again, Switzerland with the dangerous pass. And the United States not able to take advantage. Again, good to see you, Casey. Appreciate you, man, for tuning in. Robert, thank you again for tuning in. What's up, man? Hey, I'm just hanging in here. Good to see you, Cole. Appreciate you. Go USA, go. Number 22, Janicki, putting small town Orangeville on the map. Again, I do apologize if I butcher a name here. Face-off won by the United States. Shot is in! And the United States opens up the scoring with a goal. Get your name here. Looks like it's Haley Wynn. Haley Wynn with the goal, putting the United States up 1-0 with 13:56 left to go in the first period. Assist by Caroline Harvey and Hillary Knight. Won the face-off, sending it inside, and that was easy peasy. A lemon squeezy right in front of the goal, too. I mean, that was like a 2 or 3 foot shot. Wow, I mean, that is, the margins were so thin. Oh, good stuff by the United States. Taking an early lead, 1-0. Face off at center ice. As we're just kind of waiting for them to get underway. Face off won by Switzerland, but quickly taken away by the United States, having it in their own end. Again, United States leading 1-0, thanks to this goal by Wynn. Switzerland having on the near corner, taken away by the United States, sending it up behind the goalie. United States with it at the far circle, sending it to the blue line. Now at the near blue line, sending it to the near circle, sends it inside. She's got an opportunity. Shot's going to be deflected away. Switzerland with it on the far end. The puck is deflected and then put into the way of the goalie, where she will just down it. Again, Haley Wynn with the goal. Brantley's been doing okay, not too bad, but again, just too much on the nice play after the face-off, putting the United States up 1-0, and they're going to go to a brief commercial break. Sports, let's go. You know it, Mysterious. Appreciate you for tuning in. Hockey names are fun. Yeah, you know, those European names, and yeah, it's rough for someone that is not used to it. Got to get this 5 points somehow. Yep. Hey, they've been consistently getting 5 points. Again, winning 5-1 over the Czech Republic, 5-0 over Finland. Looking for that against Switzerland. Again, everybody advances to the knockout stage. That was breaking news to me. And then on the other bracket, only the top 3 get in. Right now, that's held by Sweden, Italy, and Germany. Most likely, those will be the teams that get in. Japan faces Sweden, who's been wrecking shop over there. They're the United States and Canada team on the far side. So most likely, those are going to be your 8 teams: Sweden, Italy, Germany, and then United States, Czech Republic, Canada, Switzerland, and Finland. So only 2 North American teams, which I guess that's it. And the rest are European, which Japan was the only non-European team over there. Interesting. I guess that makes sense. You might have typed on. I know they can put up points, and I saw it earlier. I'm like, well, oh well. Who scored the goal? That was, I believe, Haley Wynn. Haley Wynn. So far, the difference in this one. Haley, somebody named Wynn. Face-off won by the United States. Edwards on the far circle loses possession, then quickly gains it back and sends it behind the goalie. Shot's going to be deflected off the post. Oh, my goodness. And then the referee comes in quickly to whistle it dead. Wow, I mean, that was oh, my goodness. Again, the United States putting a lot of pressure early. Switzerland, for the first 5 minutes, were really, the great opportunity. Oh, man. Janicki, there. Someone mentioned Janicki earlier with the shot off the post. Just a few more inches to the right, and it would have been 2-0. Face-off on the far circle. As she is awaiting to place it down. She's yelling at the players like, hey, you better knock it off. As face-off won by the United States, sent wide. Edwards with it on the far corner, sends it up. I believe to Janicki. Now I know Janicki now because someone brought her up. This is Edwards. Edwards sending it to the far side. She sends it to, well, I don't know. It's deflected away to Switzerland. Switzerland now with it at the blue line, sending it on the near wall. She sends it to the far side. She's at the far circle. United States closing in. She sends it inside, and that is well wide. United States with it now on the near wall. And this is Heisey with it, sending it inside and quickly taken away by the Switzerland. Pardon me, Switzerland now with it, sending it to the far wall where the United States will quickly win it back. She sends it up, and that is going to be back behind the Switzerland goal. Switzerland with it on the far side. She sends it up the wall. Going to be taken away by the United States, where someone blows a whistle. I guess it's going to be a referee, obviously someone. Referee blowing whistle. Don't know why. Would like to know why, but I will not know why. I'm sure you guys can see that up there. There you go. Let's see here. SSB. Sports got done standings now for the leagues. There's a big... Let's see how counting losses too will be fixed. Okay, curious if there's anything to help you. I was just seeing you're using Wikipedia. Okay, well that's good to know for next time. I'll be sure to look at it. As Switzerland now with it on the far wall. She now has it behind the goalie of the United States, but then they bump into each other, and the United States taking it back, then Switzerland taking it back. Switzerland with it on the far wall, on the far circle. Bad pass into the inside. United States with it now on the far wall. She crosses center ice as she sends it up the wall, where Switzerland will have it on the near side, sending it to the blue line, where it's going to be taken away by the United States. United States now with it on their own end, skating to the Switzerland end. She sends it up the wall, where the United States has it on the near quarter, sending it inside, and then quickly downed by the goalie of Switzerland. So good stuff there by Brandley. Not too shabby. Switzerland has to vote if they can score a point. They haven't finished their polling to make a decision on the matter. Yeah, they're so, they just want to stay out of it, They will take, they'll take a 0-0 tie, That's what they want. They are as neutral as can be. Face-off won by Switzerland. Switzerland now with it on the far wall. Quickly taken away by the United States as she sent it to the near circle. Nobody there except the Switzerland player. As she's going to be greeted by the United States players, though, very viciously, I may add, as the United States winning it back in the near corner. She's behind the goalie now, quickly taken away by the Switzerland team as she sends it up the near wall, deflected away by the United States. She has it on the far circle, sends it inside, deflected away, sends it inside again, and Switzerland there to take it back. As she sends it up the ice, it's a race between the United States and Switzerland. Looks like the USA will win. But she's putting up a fight in the far corner, not giving up. She's really handsy there in the corner. As Switzerland has it, sends it inside, off the post! Oh, my goodness. Good shot by Switzerland, just not favorable enough. United States with it in the near corner, sending it to the far wall. As she has it in their own end, she's going to send it back to her own near circle, sending it to the far circle, sending it to the far wall. She's at the blue line, quickly taken away by Switzerland, though, on the far circle. As she loses possession. No one has possession. Took a big hit. Switzerland on the ground. As she's going to send it up the wall. Switzerland has it on the near side. I can't tell what's happening now in the near circle. Sends it to the goalie. All of a sudden, United States with it on the far circle. Okay, clearing it up. 1-0 in. United States leading with 9:40 to go in the first period. Sending it to the near side. Now into the near corner as she takes a hit. Edwards with it on the near side. Setting it behind the goalie. United States with it on the far circle. She's looking around. Far circle, looking around. Sending it to Edwards on the near side. Sending it inside, deflected away. And Switzerland's there first. As she's skating behind the goalie. Sends it inside. Bad pass. Switzerland with it again. Switzerland on the near side. Now to the blue line. United States whacking it up to the Switzerland end. United States will have it on the far circle. She sends it back. Back to the blue line. Sending it to the near side. Shots a little wide. And then deflected into the goalie where she will down it. At the store buying water on the shelf, they had vodka called Beefeater. Even if I was a drinker, I don't think I'd want it to be called beef. Yeah, me neither. I don't think so. USA Canada tomorrow will be the match to watch, as it'll probably be a gold medal match. Yep, probably. Yeah, I'm going to be covering that one of course. I will have to, as soon as that match ends, though, I have to leave. I have a tennis match right after that. So I'm hoping that it doesn't go to overtime, because that would be a bummer. And I would be the bad guy if I'm a little late. So don't want to be the bad guy. Shoulder check, yep. Yeah, I need to just continue learning the terminology for hockey. Again, if you're just tuning in, United States leading 1-0. Again, Haley Wynn with the goal. We'll go ahead and actually put that back up, like the big screen. I like it. I like it that way. But yeah, so that's. It's like, I guess it's a timeout. A timeout either by Switzerland or the United States. Again, the United States with 11 shots on goal. I know that's very important stuff. Switzerland with 4. And again, Haley Wynn the difference in this one, putting the United States ahead by 1. Looks like we're working our way back here again after the timeout. USA leading 1-0. Face-off going to be happening in front of the Switzerland goal on the far side. Looks like Heisey of the United States is in there for the face-off. Face-off going to be put down eventually. It is won by a Switzerland goalie with it. She's going to send it to the Switzerland player. Now it's taken away by the United States. She has it now at the blue line, sending it to the far blue line. Now skating to the far circle, sending it inside. And that's going to be taken away by Switzerland as she now has it behind her own goal, looking for a teammate. Finds one on the far circle. Pass a little too far. United States will have it on the near side, sending it around where Switzerland will be there. But the pass somehow skated through the United States player. As Switzerland has it on the far side. United States, though, quickly there to greet her on the far wall. A lot of pushing, a lot of shoving. As Switzerland will have it and sends it up the ice, where the United States will take it back behind the goal. She has it on the near side, sending it up the ice. She's now on the far side, skating through everybody. She's now behind the goal. Sends it to the near side. Sends it back to I believe that was Wynn, I believe. She's now looking around behind the goal as Switzerland's there. Again, they're just gatekeeping this puck. They're just holding it. Now she has it on the blue line, deflected away, but the United States is there. Now Switzerland taking it back on the near circle, sending it back behind the ice. Nice pass off the boards as she now sends it inside. The United States is there, but now there's a penalty. We'll see if this is a power play or not. 7:29 left to go. Again, the United States leading 1-0 over Switzerland. Haley Wynn, again, is your difference in this one. Looks like it's going to be a tripping penalty by number 6 of the United States. Looks like that was Rory Gilday. Roy Gilday is the guilty party. Face-off going to be happening in front of the United States goalie. Switzerland wins it on the near circle, sending it to the far circle. Shot's going to be inside. Oh, and it's a goal! Or was it a save? It was a save. Okay, never mind. That looked like a pretty good shot. Terrible camera angle, to be honest with you. It wasn't the traditional angle. Oh, my goodness. Great save. Keeping this a 1-0 game. Wow, unbelievable. She's leading to her left, all the momentum, and again, she just puts out her right arm with a great save. Great glove save there. Switzerland winning the face-off. She has it on the far circle, sends it inside, deflected above the goalie, where the United States have it behind her own goal. Switzerland trying to take it back as she does. She has it at the blue line, looking around. She's at the far circle, sends it to the blue line. Now sending it to the near blue line, sending it right next to the goalie. Shots deflected off. Switzerland with it on the far circle. Again, a power play happening. 1:25 left to go in the power play. Just under 7 minutes to go in the first period. Switzerland with it now behind her own goalie. She's looking around. Again, 1:10 left to go in the power play. Switzerland with it on the near side. Switzerland looking around, sending it up the ice, where it will find a United States player. Switzerland trying to poke it away. Switzerland does not emerge victorious. United States does. She just sends it to the other end. As they'll make them again, Switzerland start over. 50 seconds left to go in the power play. 6:15 left to go in the first period. Switzerland sending it up. Ring around the rosy style as it's going to be behind the goalie. Switzerland with it on the near corner. United States trying to poke it away. I believe they do. She sends it up the ice. Switzerland's kind of there. United States is going to beat her to it. 2-on-1. 2-on-1. Sending it inside, deflected away. Good defense by Switzerland. United States with a great pressure again on the 4 versus 5. But they turned it into a numbers game, 2v1. Again, a great stuff by the defender. Switzerland coming on the ice and falling down. Not looking good for Switzerland. She sends it across the ice where no one's there. United States will have it on the near side, sending it up the wall. Switzerland's there. Looks like that's going to be a power play kill. She has it on the far side. Far circle, Switzerland does. Switzerland at the blue line. Looking around. She loses the puck. Lost control. Lost sight of the puck. United States will have it. She's crossing center ice. She's at the blue line. At the far circle. Sends it inside. Deflected away. Good save. Switzerland with it behind her own goal. United States with it, though, as she turns it over. Switzerland taking it back. A big crunch by the Switzerland player. She's crossing center ice. Now she sends it to the far side where Switzerland will lose control. United States will have it back behind her own goalie. She sends it to the far side. Now she skates behind her own goalie. Looks like they're going to reset. As she's going to start skating here on the near side, near circle. Sends it to the far side, crossing center ice. Switzerland is there, though, with the puck. After the turnover, Switzerland with it, sending it up the ice. Deflected away by the United States. Switzerland with it. Referee blows a whistle. Don't know for what, but I can tell you it's 1-0 United States with just over 4.5 to go in the first period. Again, a great save. I mean, that is a great save. Oh my goodness. Good stuff. You watching the men's or women's hockey? It's women's. This is women's. Were you talking about the Rory? Yeah. It was an interesting, I don't think I would name my daughter Rory, but hey, to each their own. You watched Super Bowl last night? Did I watch the Super Bowl last night? Yes, I did. I covered the Super Bowl. KC, you were there. This guy. Had more yards in my house laying down than the Patriots guy last night. I know, right? Win tonight, both get 2 goals each. Oh, wow, that's a bold take. Win already, though, at 1. Win's looking good again. United States have putting on the pressure. Switzerland, though, not too bad considering, again, Switzerland had a rough going against Canada. And, of course, they barely beat the Czech Republic, which the United States kind of, stomped. Pardon me. So I'm kind of thinking, okay, well, probably a similar game to the Czech Republic game. Well, right now, though, Switzerland hanging in there, honestly, doing a very good job. I know they're down, but they've had some moments. Wish you were home. Yeah, well, if you have the Peacock app, you should be able to watch it on your phone. I know when I was getting my hair cut, I was actually watching the United States and Czech Republic game, waiting for it. But, all right, face-off going to be on. They're cutting to it late. That's great from Peacock. As she sends it up the ice, Switzerland there having it in their own end. As United States taking it back on the blue line, sending it inside. Now going to be behind the goalie. She's at the far circle, deflected away. As Switzerland with it on the near side, near wall. She sends it across the ice. United States is there to quickly take it back. United States with it. And now there's going to be a penalty or a foul or a whistle blown, not too sure. Canada has pretty much dominated the women's Olympics. Again, they've won 5 of the last 6. United States did win in 2018 and in 1998. But it's been mostly Canada and USA. And then we have a little bit of Sweden in there, getting a silver in, I think, 2002 or 2006. Face-off won by the United States, sending it up the ice, where Switzerland will have it in her own end. As she sends it up the ice, and it's going to be with Switzerland on the left side, near side, taken away by the United States, sending it back to the Switzerland end. Switzerland with it on the far wall, where the United States quickly taking it back and taken away by Switzerland on the near circle. She's trying to skate around some players. She cannot, as the United States quickly taking it back as they have it in their own end. Working her way downtown on the near side. Near circle, shot off the Switzerland leg. Switzerland looking around. She's trying to get it free. United States, though, with it on the near circle. She's looking around, sending it inside. No one's there. United States with it on the near circle. Sending it inside, deflected away by Switzerland. As United States winning it back in their own end. She's skating around on the near side, crossing center ice. Referee saying the penalty is declined. I have no idea. As the Switzerland loses control. United States with it on in behind the Switzerland goalie, looking around. She's now on the ground, but then gets up and takes the puck back. United States with it at the blue line, sending it inside, a little too wide. United States there with it on the near corner. She's sending it around to the far side, where the United States is there. Now Switzerland with it after the bad pass. Switzerland on the far wall. One-on-one opportunity. Skating inside. Loses control of the puck. And the United States there with it. Sending it to the Switzerland end. On the near side. Switzerland with it at the blue line. Sending it across the ice where the United States will have it on the far corner. As she starts skating up the ice from the far circle. Blue line passing center ice. Skating speed. Sending it inside. And looks like there's another offsides by the United States. Let's see here. It was on NBC. Yeah, the Super Bowl. Yeah, it was on Super Bowl or the NBC. You're welcome again. I apologize. Not the hockey expert, but I'm trying. Brought a piece of chocolate, and inside it came with a love letter sticker. I'm gonna slap it on my ex's house. This guy. What in the world? What a guy. Face-off won by the United States. Switzerland player falling down, sending it inside, and a good job by the Switzerland goalie to fall on it. Now there's some pushing and shoving. USA and Switzerland. I believe that's Murphy pushing and shoving over there by the USA player. Not happy with Stalder of Switzerland. Murphy now smiling about like, hey, I just wanted to push. Canada versus Switzerland just started now. You're talking about the men's? I'm assuming you're talking about the men's. WC Hawks, L Patriots, what a terrible game. Yeah, it was not the best game in the world. Not the best game in the world. They didn't show the face-off, but they're showing a whistle being blown at 1:44, so 3 seconds of gameplay happened. Couldn't tell you what happened, though, as Peacock was really emphasizing the replay there. Looks like a Switzerland player injured on the bench. Face-off going to be won by the United States. She has it on the far circle. She sends it behind the Switzerland goalie, where Switzerland will have it. She's now skating on the far circle. She sends it up the wall. Intercepted by the United States, then intercepted by Switzerland. Now intercepted by the United States. She has it inside, sending it inside. There's a scrum in front of the goalie, and they're going to whistle it dead. As a Switzerland goalie, she's on her belly. Just falling down on the puck. That'll work. 1:25 left to go here in the first. Again, United States leading 1-0. And a good shot. Again, a good goalie there by Brandelli. Double Switzerland, yep. No one was helping Drake May. They weren't getting open or even moving the dude. He didn't play that good either, though. Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, there was not much separation by New England. But yeah, May's got to have that clock in his head. He's got to get rid of it. He can't hold on to the ball for more than 3 seconds. Face-off won by the United States. She has it behind the Switzerland goalie. Deflected away. Deflected so far to where it's going to be in the United States end. United States does have it, though. She sends it to the far side. She skates to the near side, sending it up to center ice. USA having it on the far wall, far circle. Shot's going to be deflected off. Brandelli, again, a good job there behind, not behind the net, but again, just, in front of the goal. Switzerland here with it on the near side as we're under a minute to go in the first period. Again, United States 1, Switzerland nothing. She's on the far circle. Shots deflected off a defender. Stadler there of Switzerland looking around for somebody. She sends it inside. Switzerland with it as she crosses center ice, sending it to the far wall. She skates it and just sends it up the wall for no reason. That was really interesting. Again, a 3-on-3. They just kind of gave it up. United States with it on the far side. She's looking around. She skates behind, sends it inside where Switzerland is there, sending it to the near wall. Switzerland sending it across. Oh, the United States intercepted. They take it back. Got 15 seconds left. Near circle, sending it inside. Deflected off. It's behind the goalie. USA with it. Oh, she falls down with it. 10 seconds. 9 seconds. 7, 6. She's just holding on to it. 4 seconds. Switzerland trying to take it away. United States, one last in front of the goal, sends it wide. So that is going to be the end of the first period. United States leading 1-0. Again, Haley Wynn is your difference. And of course, if that is all that happens, the United States would win thanks to Wynn. 1-0 again, your score. 18 shots on goal by the United States. 6 by Switzerland. So we look at the complete stats here. Again, 17 saves by Switzerland. Really, again, it's just usually it's an inverse shots on goal and saves. Of course, again, the difference goals. Penalty minutes, again, the United States have spent 2 minutes in the penalty box. Switzerland had opportunities, just couldn't take advantage. Again, a great save there by the goalie. Keeping this a 1-0 game, too. I forgot to mention that. Again, a great save by the goalie. Can't remember the name to save my life. Gwyneth Phillips, again, with a great save. Keeping this a 1-0 game. Let's see here. What do we got? What do we got here? Canada is playing Czech Republic. Excuse me. Oh, you're good. You're good. Okay. I wasn't sure if the men's were starting. I thought they were starting tomorrow or Wednesday or something like that. Thank you for showing us. Oh, yeah, no problem. Again, that's what I do. I call games. So, again, I'm not. You'll hear it. You'll definitely know that my terminology of hockey is limited. I'm just really starting to get into hockey myself. Very extremely casual Penguins fan. Like, extremely casual. Like, I look at the box score and I see that they won or lost. I'm like, okay. But yeah, I'm starting to get more into it. So, yeah, I'm like, well, I'll give the Olympics a shot and we'll cover as much hockey as I can with the Olympics. I think that's kind of a cheap way. I said I would cover the Olympics. Well, I've already covered some hockey, so this kind of will get me into the Olympics. And then once hockey is over, then I'll look for other things to cover. But yeah, no, appreciate you guys for hanging out. When will USA play Canada? That should be tomorrow. Don't sports gamble, kids. Yeah, I'm not much of a gambler myself. In fact, I never have, but I know a lot of people do it. Tomorrow, yeah, you go US. Yep, they're leaving 1-0. You have a gambling problem, apparently. Definitely gambling. Do what you want. I don't care. Just be responsible is all I ask, Don't want it to ruin you. Don't want it to take away the joy of sports, which that's what I've witnessed, essentially, starting this channel again a year ago and getting more crowds, a bigger crowd. You'll see more people with the gambling, and then they get mad when they lose their bet and they say it's rigged. And I'm not going to say it's not rigged at all. I'm one that kind of thinks it, it tends to be rigged more than not. But I don't know. I mean, I think it's more sour grapes when you lose your bet, personally. That's why I don't like it. It turns people into, it makes people angry. And of course, if you have a problem, then, you're probably in the red. So most people are in the red. Hockey is life. Grew up on the sport. Nice. Yeah, no, I mean, hey, I'll rely on you banking if you're okay with it. Because I don't really know much of the terminology. Don't really know much about hockey. Still just kind of learning it. Football is more my expertise, football and baseball. But I'm really enjoying hockey. I've really enjoyed it. But again, thank you guys for hanging out. Again, right now we're in intermission. If I had to guess, about 15 more minutes left until the second period. Again, United States leading 1-0. Guess I can leave the statistics up for you guys. I already went over them. I'll make me a little bit smaller. Just for that. Just for you guys. We'll do that. It'd be sus for sure. It is very suspect for sure. Read the news today. U.S. figure skated pulls off ban move to win gold. Well, if it's banned, how did he win? That's a good question. Good to see you, Rising Rhino. Hey-o. How's it going? Like number 14. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Again, folks, make sure to check out Rising Rhino. Hopefully your stream went well, Rhino. I guess you're on your lunch break. For I don't know if you have off today or whatnot, but I guess you're on your lunch break. But, yeah, no, appreciate you tuning in. Hopefully your stream went well. Again, make sure to check out Rising Rhino. Again, he covers Football as well. Football's now over. He's going to be covering some hockey. If you like hockey, check out Rising Run. It does a lot of the Colorado Avalanche. And it does some Denver Nuggets as well. So you'd think he's a Broncos fan. He's actually a Colts fan. But, yeah, no, hopefully all is going well there. Canada versus USA Olympics, Sid the Kid, golden goal with Iggy Lover, hockey. Yeah, no, again, I'm going to try to cover as much as I can with hockey. I think that's, or yeah, at least United States. Again, when the United States doesn't play, I guess my backup plan would be Canada. But I'll try to cover what I can for sure throughout the Olympics. Sports is entertainment. The house always wins. Yep. Don't believe me. Look at FanDuel. No, I completely. Yeah, trust me. Yeah, you're preaching to the choir. Totally agree. 2010 must have been 2010. Well, it's good. Took the day off after the Super Bowl. The first day off for the school year. Okay, cool. Good stuff. Again, thank you, George, for always tuning in. Why was Switzerland's goal disallowed? It was not a goal. I thought it was, but it was just a terrible camera angle. Don't know why they had that camera angle after the face-off. It was like more of like up and down rather than side to side. But I thought it got past her, but no, like it was just a great save by Gwyneth Phillips. And man, that was just a great save. Again, if you look at the highlights of the game, that'll definitely be on there. But, yeah, no, again, thank you guys for hanging out. Feel free, again, to chat down below. Talk about whatever you like. Again, I try to get to the comments, as many comments as I can. Of course, during hockey, a lot more difficult to do that, as you know. Very fast-paced game, not many breaks. But, again, the chat will forever and always be a big part of the channel. So, again, during intermission, during commercial breaks, I will definitely hit up the chat. Because I myself am pretty boring. Because I got nothing. I got no stories for you. I guess that's something I'll learn the more I do this. I just realized I didn't open up cards. I wanted to open up cards during Super Bowl halftime, but we were just talking the whole time. The chat and I. Yeah. Oh, well. Maybe next time. Maybe in the alternate reality I did. Let me go ahead and hide this real quick. Again, thank you guys for hanging out. There's the Sports Scores bot. Brought to you again by Turkey Dev. And again, if you do like what you're listening to, make sure again to like and subscribe. Helps out the channel a lot. Really does. So just keep that in mind. If you want to listen to more United States hockey, I got you. And again, probably will be doing Canada whenever there is... United States is off. Magic trick, I can make myself disappear if you'd like. I mean, that's really it. So hopefully that was satisfying for you. Yeah, other than that, got nothing for you. So that is tough. Let's see. Let me actually write this down. But anyway, so yeah, appreciate you guys. Again, the table for the Olympics, again, it was breaking news to me. I didn't know really why, other than I guess they put the United States and Canada in the same group for some reason. I don't know, but yeah, all teams advance, so it doesn't really matter how you finish. You're going to go. Now, I guess it helps with seeding and all that. But yeah, currently the United States leading in Group A. Of course, Canada's only played one game. Czech Republic in second, Canada with third, in third place with 3 points, Switzerland with 2, Finland no points, but again, they get to go in regardless. And then in Group B, only the top 3 advance. Sweden, of course, leading. They've ran through that entire group pretty much. Then it's Italy. Then they have Germany at the 3 spot with 5 points. Japan, again, with an opportunity to possibly sneak in. If they were to upset Sweden and Germany loses to Italy, then Japan would take that 3rd spot. Very unlikely, as Sweden, again, seems to be that team that is just really solid. But unfortunately, a bad first period against Germany for Japan. did them in. Probably will do them in for the tournament. Oh well. But yeah. Where did he go? I know, right? Yeah, this is the quality of the halftime break or intermission break. We're resorting to this. We're resorting to this. But again, thank you guys for hanging out. Hopefully, again, you do enjoy what you're listening to, and like and subscribe. It helps out the channel a lot. Again, tomorrow we'll be covering the United States-Canada game. Again, right after that game ends, though, it's a hard out. I got to hey, that's the final score. I will catch you. Hopefully, you don't think I'm rude. I have to book it. I have to play a tennis match. I'm going to be cutting it close. I really hope it doesn't go to overtime. But knowing my luck, it will. And then when I get there, I'm going to be yelled at. So, not yelled at, but just dude, what are you doing? I'm sorry. I got off work late. That's what I'll just say. Got off work. Got off work late. But again, thank you guys for hanging out for this one. We got this. We do got this. Again, the poll, sorry for the typo, or sorry for leaving out the letter C. Will the U.S. score exactly 5 goals today like they have in their previous 2 matchups? 58% of you guys saying yes, they put up points. Again, it's supposed to be can. 43% of you guys saying no 3 times in a row. That's crazy. Well, right now, again, only 1-0. So I would be I'd be inclined to agree with you guys. But again, the United States can put up points as we've seen throughout this tournament. So I would not be surprised if they just, again, score goals back to back like they have. USA, yep. Showing a Madden commercial. Yeah. Don't have that. I did buy last year's when it was on sale because I was lied to. I'm like, oh, yeah, we're going to do an online franchise. We're all going to have fun. Got halfway through the season, and they didn't want to finish. I was leading in the division. So, there you go. But, yeah. I'm like, come on, you guys play this all the time, and I just now started playing, and I'm winning. I guess they didn't like that. They thought they were going to win. I don't know. Let's go Mexico. Mexico, I don't think is in the... Yeah, they're not in the women's hockey. Who scored the U.S. goal? It was Haley Wynn. Haley Wynn was the goal scorer. As far as the assists, I know you didn't ask for that, but we'll just provide more information for you anyway, whether you like it or not, I guess. Caroline Harvey and Hillary Knight with the assists. So that is really it. So that is pretty much your on the screen there. That is what's happened. Nothing really crazy. Again, 2-minute penalty there from Roy Gilday for tripping, and that was pretty much it. Yeah, no Mexico. I don't know how much. I don't know if they have many contestants or athletes at the Winter Olympics. Obviously, Mexico not really the coldest country, so they really can't prepare for some of this stuff, Men sucks. They just reskin players each year. Yeah, they never up to. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I completely agree. But more game modes. They need more game modes. They just need to have more depth. They need to have more depth like the old Maddens. I'm playing an older Madden right now. I actually started playing Madden 10 on the PS3, which, again, that's not peak Madden. Peak Madden was the mid-2000s on the PS2. But yeah, I'm enjoying Madden 10. I'm rebuilding the Raiders. I'm making Jamarcus Russell something, though. I did just draft another quarterback, and he seems to be better, so I might just roll with him. And I feel bad. Jamarcus Russell I think he just had a season where he went 23 touchdowns, 9 picks. Pretty good stuff. And then we draft a guy in the 5th round, and he seems to be better overall. So I don't know. I don't know if I go with the story or do I go with just reality, like, hey, this guy might be legit. That's really a tough one for me. Pulling for Hillary Knight to score so she can get an Olympic goals record. It's Hillary's last Olympics. Oh, really? I did. Okay. I'm not too familiar with, again, a lot of the stuff here, but that's pretty neat. Well, yeah, I'll definitely be pulling for her as well. And here are the rosters there for Hillary Knight's the captain. Pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. Shows lineup and then skips all of it. Yeah, like I said, I'm not really much of an entertainer, so I do apologize. I do apologize. Yeah, we're just waiting here for intermission to end. NCAA, yeah, it was all right. It's not too bad. I didn't really like this year's. I didn't really play it as much. I like 25. 25 was just better. 26, yeah. The game felt clunkier. It was slower. It felt like Madden. Razzle dazzle. Yeah, none of that here. It's funny. We're in intermission right now, and we have the most viewers we've had the entire stream. So it's like, oh, yeah. Okay, this is when you show up. You show up whenever it's like nothing's happening. Then as soon as the game starts, you're like, oh, this guy stinks. We're going to leave. You got like 3 Haleys and none of them are spelled the same diversity, really? Why not? Why not? Let's look at it. All right, we got Haley Wynn spelled Haley. Then we have another Haley, Hayley. Oh, I guess that's it. I don't know. Is there on the other side? I don't know. I'm only seeing 2. But, yeah, I mean, it's something, I guess. I'm looking just in case. Anyway. Again, couldn't tell you how much longer until intermission. Hopefully, again, it is very soon. This guy. Now we're at 52. It's crazy. We're in intermission. We're going to have the most. As soon as the game starts, it's going to go down to like 20. I don't make the rules. It's just weird how YouTube works. I am calling the viewers weird, I guess. Oh, well. Getting more of the insight of how I think, I guess. I think the last Madden I played was 2010. Yeah, I don't blame you. Again, Madden 12 was the last good Madden. Nothing really since then has been worth buying. I have bought a few, of course, but they're not that great. I haven't really bought much on the new gen. Again, I got last year's because I was promised something that was unfulfilled. Really bummed out about it. But, yeah, and they're all playing the new Madden. I'm like, I'm not buying it. I'm not going to. No, you want me to play? Too bad. You guys had an opportunity last year. Dr. Sports, I guess. Face-off won by Switzerland, then quickly sent out of play as we're back underway right here on Dr. Delay. Again, 1-0 United States leading over Switzerland. 18 shots again for the United States, only 6 for Switzerland. Switzerland doing, honestly, a not too bad job. I know the shot differential is kind of lopsided, but Switzerland has hung in there. Face-off won by the United States, sending it to the far wall on the blue line. She's looking inside as she skates around the goal. He sends it inside, and she just missed the shot. Switzerland now with it on the far corner on their own end. Again, they're going left to right. United States right to left. Switzerland with it on the far circle, poked away by the United States. She has it behind the Switzerland goalie. Now on the near circle, looking around, sends it to the far side, sends it inside, deflected away by the Switzerland defender. United States with it there on the near side, the near blue line. That's going to be an offsides by the United States. Apparently, Doctor is better than sports. Yep. So again, And offsides by the United States. Stalder, the captain for Switzerland. Plenty of shots on goal, but unable to find the net herself. Face-off going to happen at center ice. Won by the United States. She has it on the near side, sending it to the far side. As she's looking around to the far circle, sends it inside, deflected away, and poked away by Switzerland. As the United States will have to skate all the way to their own end to retrieve it. As she has it on the far side, looking around, sending it to, well, the far side, I guess. As she sends it to the near side, sending it across the ice, where Switzerland pokes it away. She has it on the far side, pardon me. Voice just giving up on me. Sending it back behind the United States goalie. She has it on the near side. Sending it up to the blue line. Deflected away by Switzerland. As she has it behind her own goalie. Sending it up the ice where United States will have it. As she loses possession to Switzerland, who has it on the far circle. Now skating behind her own goal. Switzerland with it as she loses possession. Sending it up the ice to the United States. United States with it on the far side, sending it to the near side, sending it to the far wall where no one is there. Switzerland now having it on the near side. She slips and falls. United States has it. Oh, it's deflected away. United States with it on the far side. As she's looking around, she's now at the far circle. Skating around to the near circle, sends it off the post, deflects it inside, saved by Brandley. A lot of stuff happening there. Good stuff again by the Switzerland goalie to just keep deflecting it away and keep the puck out of the net. Face-off ensuing. Janik with the face-off. She wins it. Going to be with the United States on the near circle. She has it. Shot's going to be wide. United States with it on the far side, sending it behind the goalie as she's punched away. And the United States will continue to have possession on the near corner. Sends it in the middle, intercepted by Switzerland. Switzerland now racing with it, crossing center ice. She's looking around. It's poked away by the United States. Janicki there with it on the left side as she will take it up the ice. She crosses center ice. She's moving on the near side. Behind the goalie, sends it inside to Edwards. Edwards with it. She sends it back to Keller. Shot's going to be deflected off a Switzerland player. United States with it on behind the goalie of Switzerland, sending it inside. Shots to off the post. Another one off the post. As Switzerland just sending it up the ice, trying to get it out of harm's way. It finds it back with Switzerland on the near side, behind the goalie, sending it up the ice, but that is deflected. United States with it now behind the Switzerland goalie, and she's just gatekeeping it, trying to keep it out of harm's way. Switzerland does win it. Switzerland on the far side, sending it to the near side. United States now with it on their own end, on the far side, sending it up the ice to the blue line. It's poked away, then won back by the United States. She sends it back behind the goalie. United States have it in the near corner, poked away by Switzerland. Then it's quickly poked away by the United States. United States with it. She has it at the blue line, skating and juking a guy, juking another gal, I should say, and then saved by Brandy. Again, doing a great job. United States just juking defenders. Juking a guy, I guess that's usually what I say with football. Who's had a shot on goal? That I do not know. I could not tell you, to be honest with you, specifics. As far as specifics, could not tell. Again, I have some of them memorized. I don't have all the names memorized. Face-off won by the United States. She has it on the near circle as she loses possession. Switzerland with it as she's looking around. On the far side, Switzerland with it on the far wall, sending it up the ice where the United States will have it. Actually, no, that's going to be an icing. Let's get to the fifth other time so we can get the double puck action. This guy. That would be pretty crazy. I would lose my mind. Any chance Switzerland will win? Probably not happening. 5 USA. Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping so. It'd be pretty cool to have another 5-goal game. Still got half a game left, so now this guy. Face-off won by the United States. She has it back behind the goalie. Switzerland, though, trying to poke it away. Cannot. She keeps skating away. Hands it off on the far side. This is Edwards. Edwards looking around. Looking for Keller. Keller does not get the puck. Edwards sends it inside. Deflected away by Switzerland. Switzerland now with it on the far wall as she turns it over. Now the United States turns it over at center ice. Switzerland's shot's going to be deflected away. Nice save. As Switzerland with it. Now she loses possession. Now the United States loses possession. She sends it inside. Oh, wow. Again, they were doing a line shift. She was right there. But again, she had to head off the ice. Passes, connecting. Oh, she's tripped from behind. No call. Wow, that's interesting. Switzerland now with it. 3-on-2. 3-on-1. Sends it deflected. Oh, what great defense. Now, of course, the rest of the United States there to help her out. Now that's taken away. Switzerland just going to send it up the ice, trying to get you the name of the defender who saved the 3-on-1. Steck something, number 2 of the United States. Can't quite see the name. Taken away, though, by Switzerland. Behind the goal. Sends it inside. Deflected away by the United States. She has it on the far wall. Then she's pushed from behind. No call. Or no, there is a penalty. It's delayed. It looks like Switzerland is going to go ahead and touch the puck, and there will be 2 minutes. Illegal hit. Maria Elena, you can't do that. Trying to get you the name of the defender again with a heroic 3-on-1 effort. Lee Steckline. Good stuff. You think the U.S. will beat Canada in men's hockey? I hope so, Michael. I'm hoping so. Canada seems to be pretty confident and pretty much the favorite, but I'm pulling for the United States, of course. Deking is hockey. Yeah, I know. I just... Yeah, I need to work on that terminology. That's right, deking. All right, she passes to the far circle. Again, a power play for the United States. She has it on the near circle, 5-on-4. United States with an opportunity, but a bad pass, turnover. Switzerland now with it, as now it's poked away by the United States. They had an opportunity, 3-on-2. But again, the numbers game doesn't seem to really matter. United States now with it. Again, on the far circles, looking for someone inside, but no, passes outside. As it's going to be deflected away. Switzerland will have it now behind the Switzerland goalie. She sends it up the wall where the United States is there. Murphy with it there on the right side, sending it inside, deflected away by Switzerland, who just sends it across the entire ice. As the goalie will hold it there for the defender of the United States. 1:07 left to go here on the power play. Again, United States leading 1-0. 22 shots for the United States, only 7 for Switzerland. Edwards now with it on the near side, sends it up the ice, connecting there with Carpenter to take it away by Switzerland. Switzerland now with it on the near side, sending it up the ice. Looks like they will just go ahead and be content with keeping the United States at bay. 45 seconds left to go on the power play. Again, 1-0 your score. United States with it on the near circle, sending it inside, skating behind the goalie, sends it to the far circle. She's looking around, sends it off, hands it off, right circle, sends it off. Shot's going to be deflected off and going to be saved, or really landed on, by Branley. So a nice save there. 25 seconds left to go on the power play. 12:35 left to go here in the second period. Again, the United States leading 1-0. Your difference of the game, Haley Wynn. Haley Wynn, the only goal in this one. That came in the first period. If we have the 86 men's Olympic, then probably not this guy. Shot's going to be deflected off and saved again by Branley. Now another push. Stadler has been getting pushed around by the United States players. Not sure what's happening. If Stadler's, I guess, initiating or whatnot, but she's kind of confused. Like, why do they keep pushing me? I haven't done nothing. Guess you're innocent until you're proven guilty. Though reality says guilty till proven innocent. But anyway, need Edwards to score anytime goal. Gotcha. Face-off going to be won by the United States. Edwards with it on the far side. She sends it to Keller. Keller looking around. She sends it to the right circle. Sends it to Edwards. Edwards' shot's going to be well out of play. Deflected off of Brandley, of course. For those of you that are interested in the United States-Canada game again tomorrow, that will be happening on the USA Network. So if you do have the USA Network, you don't have to listen to the doctor. But of course, if you don't have it, or if you do, even if you do have it, you can still listen along and chat hockey with the chat. Again, I'm not the most knowledgeable with hockey, but I'm sure the rest of the chat is. 7 seconds left in power play one. The faceoff won by the United States. She's skating around to the far side, far circle. Shots deflected away, and Switzerland with the power play kill. As now there's an opportunity for Switzerland. Switzerland with it. Goalie was out of position. Switzerland behind the goalie. Goalie gets back into position, near side, looking around. She's still skating around, trying to find somebody. Then it's poked away by United States. Switzerland wasn't able to break free for her, as it's going to be sent up to the United States goalie, who's going to hand it off to the defender, as it's going to be poked away by Switzerland. Switzerland looking, sends it inside. Oh, it's poked away by the United States. Switzerland with an opportunity, not able to take advantage, as that puck is going to be sent out of play with 11:30. Switzerland had another opportunity, but just can't take advantage. Again, they won't have many opportunities, but they need to take advantage when they happen, because the United States just too good. Wait, where can I actually watch the game? Peacock. What do you guys think the score would be? Or are you talking about for this game? 3-0, 4-0? I'm thinking 3-0, 4-0. 5-0, USA goes on a heater. I could see that as well. Again, USA, they can put up goals. They can put up goals in a short time frame. We have seen it before. I feel like it sounds so arrogant to say that, but, you know, it's just the reality. Again, you can look at the shots. You can look at the shots on goal. It's like, oh, you typical Americans think you're the best. Well, look at the shots on goal. I mean, again, those shots will start falling soon. Again, Brandley with a great effort, though. She's done a great job behind the, or again, I keep saying behind the net, or behind the mask, I should say. I don't know. But in front of the goal for Switzerland. So, you know, very good stuff. But yeah, 26 shots to 8 shots there. United States leading 2-1. Really? Oh wow. 8-2 final score. I don't know. Okay, I don't know about that one. That one's. I mean, if there's 2 pucks on the ice, then sure. Yeah, I think so. I don't know about 8-2. 2-1. That'd be interesting. Switzerland goalie's on point. Yeah, no, she is. She's done a great job. I mean, like I said, she's been very impressive. But anyway, face off there at center ice, won by the United States. She just sends it there to the Switzerland end, where Switzerland will have it behind their own goalie. She quickly sends it up the near wall, poked away by the United States. And now they're just a little scrum or a little pile there on the near wall. Now it's going to be poked away. Switzerland now with it on the near wall, sending it down to the United States end, where the United States will have it behind the goalie. She sends it up to the far wall. Switzerland on the ground. Switzerland with the shot deflected away. Oh, a Switzerland player was on the ground sliding around, but Switzerland with the puck. A great shot, a great opportunity, but a great save by Gwyneth Phillips. Switzerland now with it behind their own goal. 10:45 left to go here in the second period. Again, the United States leading 1-0. As Switzerland still with it behind the goal. Now she loses possession. Oh, might be a tripping. No tripping called. Switzerland with it on the near end. Looking around. Stadler with it. Then she loses possession, taken away by the United States, who just whacks it down to the Switzerland end. She just sends it around. Switzerland now with it on the near end. On the near corner, pardon me. Keller with it on the near side. Looking around. Sends it inside. Deflected away and out of play. As you heard that call right here on Dr. Delay. You see the under? I actually don't know what the over-under was. What was it, if you don't mind answering that? Probably, but I like to be optimistic for no reason. There we go. Over. Jersey saying it's over. Typical Jersey. Appreciate you, Jersey, for tuning in. as always. Jersey announcing that the games are over despite there being plenty of game left to go. Keller with it on the near side. Sends it inside, deflected away by the goalie. As she's looking around, Switzerland with it behind her own goalie. Looking around, sends it to the near side, sends it up the ice, where the puck will just skate on over to an icing call. Get another stoppage play. 6.5. Yeah, I think the under's going to hit for sure. Yeah, you are correct with how this game has gone. I think so. Megan Keller playing 2 games so far. 1 goal, 3 assists, 6 shots on goal, plus minus, plus 6. Of course, again, United States have been pretty much dominant, so everyone should have a plus on the United States side. Face-off won by the United States. United States and Switzerland battling with it at center ice. Janicki with it on the near side, loses possession, wins it back, looking around. She sends it back behind the goalie. She loses possession. Janicki with it again on the near corner, skating around, deking around, I guess, as she couldn't quite break through. Poked away by Switzerland. And now the United States with it in their own end, skating across center ice. She's skating around, going to the right corner, right circle, sending it across the goalie, where the United States has it now behind the goalie. Sends it inside. An opportunity for the United States. It's poked around. Goalie's on the ground. They're going to whistle it dead. The goalie was just sitting down in front of the goal. Oh, my goodness, an opportunity, but just unable to capitalize. Yet again, goalie doing a great job. Branley has just been on points for Switzerland. The puck was just breaking loose right in front. No one had it for what seemed like a whole minute, but of course that will happen maybe with a second or two. Now it's 3.5. Ooh, wow, yeah. Found a caterpillar in your jeans this morning. That was a first. Better than spiders, I guess. Yeah, I would say so, but geez, that's kind of odd. United States men's team practicing this morning as they open up again against Latvia on Thursday. Saturday against Denmark, then Sunday versus Germany. Again, I do expect to call those games. All games on the USA Network. Again, if you have the USA Network, you'll be able to watch those games. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out again during this timeout. United States leading 1-0 and 28 shots on goal for the United States, 9 for Switzerland. And again, if you do like what you're listening to, make sure again to like and subscribe. Helps out the channel a lot. Again, we just covered the Super Bowl yesterday. Had a pretty good performance there. And hopefully again you are enjoying this coverage. I am still learning how to call hockey. It will probably be a while before I perfect it, but we're working on it. I am trying. As we're just waiting for this timeout to end. Face-off going to be won by the United States. Again, just over 9 minutes. She has it on the near circle. Sends it inside and deflected away by a defender. Switzerland with it in the near corner. As the United States winning it back. Now really no one has possession except for the United States now with it on the near side. Sending it to the far wall. Looking around at the far circle. She takes a hit. Both players fall. Both players on the ground. United States coming in and taking the puck away. Switzerland now with it on the near corner. United States trying to poke it away. They cannot. Switzerland does lose possession. United States with a shot. Deflected away. USA with it on the left side. Now behind the goalie on the far side, far circle. She's looking around, skating around, trying to find someone. Loses possession. Switzerland now with it. Behind the goalie. USA, though, and both players falling down. USA and Switzerland on the ground, slowly getting up. Switzerland now with it, trying to get free. USA with it now at the blue line, looking around, sends it to the near circle. And she's trying to find somebody. Passes inside, almost! An opportunity, just couldn't connect on the pass. As the puck now skates his way glides his way all the way to the United States end. USA with it now, crossing center ice, taking it down the far wall, looking around, poked away by Switzerland, regaining possession, sends it inside. No one's there. USA with it on the far side, sending it inside. Shot's not able to get off there. Switzerland poking it away. USA now with it in their own end, sending it to the near wall as she's looking around. And that's going to be just down by the goalie as the puck just accidentally finds her. Again, I don't think she was looking for that. Puck just happened to be deflected to the goalie of Switzerland. Again, Brandley with a pretty good day today. This got to whack the puck as hard as they can. It will face to the goalie eventually, yeah. You have ESPN 5. Didn't know it existed, but they show weird sports. That is odd. I've never heard of ESPN 5. Face-off won by the United States. Keller with it on the near side. Sending it up the ice. Sends it inside. Deflected away by Switzerland. Now taken away by the United States. She's looking around. Sending it up the wall. Ring around the Rosie style. Connecting with the USA player on the far end. Keller with it again. Sending it to the near side. Pardon me. Looking around. As the USA with it on the near corner. Again, just over 6 minutes to go. Switzerland with it. Stadler with it. Now she skates behind the Switzerland goalie. She just falls down by herself. No one was on her. Stadler looking around, trying to escape. It's taken away by the United States. Stadler takes it back. United States taking it back. She's on the near wall. Keller with it at the blue line, sending it to the near side. United States player falling down. Sends it off the back of Brantley. USA now with it. And then Switzerland now taking advantage. 3-on-2 opportunity for Switzerland. Switzerland on the far side, sending it inside. Shots deflected off. Phillips with the save. USA now with it. I believe this is Edwards. She's deking around some players. And dekes around another one on the near side. Edwards skating inside, sends it inside, deflected away by Brandley. Now it's behind the goal. USA with it once more, sending it inside. Own goal! It's an own goal! Oh, I don't know if it actually counts as an own goal, but it's going to be a goal. Joy Dunn. They're going to give credit to Joy Dunn off the skate of a Switzerland player. And the USA with the lead now of 2-0. Joy Dunn doubling the lead of the United States. Will the slap contest become an Olympic sport? I don't think so. Again, appreciate you, George, for tuning in. Appreciate you, man. Nate Schofield to score will complete a 5-leg. Oh, wow. ESPN 5 sounds like the Ocho. Yeah. It's always the last it's always the last bet. It always is. USA with it now as they win the face-off. She just sends it to the Switzerland side. Switzerland now going to poke it away. Oh, the USA player running into the goalie, or to, pardon me, the referee. As Switzerland now with it in the USA end, quickly taken back by the United States. USA with it there on the left side. She's looking around, and it's poked away by Switzerland. Switzerland now with it on the near circle. Shot's going to be saved by Phillips with 5:19 left to go here in the second period. Who scored? Again, it was Joy Dunn. Joy Dunn is credited with the goal. It was off the skate of a Switzerland player, though. It was not a clean goal, but hey, you'll take it. In soccer, it would be an own goal, I guess. But yeah, Joy Dunn was the goal scorer there. So it looks like a brief commercial break here. Again, just over 5 minutes to go in the second period. United States leading 2-0 over Switzerland. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Again, I know I'm not the best at calling hockey, but definitely giving it a shot. Hopefully you guys are okay with that. Doesn't help that your TV guide is messed up. Like, what's on ESPN2 is that what's on ESPN3. That's odd. That is interesting. Very interesting there, mysterious. Very mysterious, I should say. Looks like very unlikely that we hit 5 goals. Poll does have it at 56% of you guys thinking that 5 goals happens. But I'll probably will change the change the poll there for the third period. You should get one of those tiny plastic football helmets you get from the candy machines. Put them on Touchdown Turkey. That's a good idea. I like that. I'll have to find a whole set of them. Women's ice hockey gold medal game. I don't know when that one was at again. That was 2018. Got 6 of those players still on the team from that 2018 women's gold medal team. Face-off won by the United States, sending it up the ice where it connects with a USA player on the near side. She's looking around in the near corner. Now they're all bunched up, as that's going to be saved by Brantley. Gets the puck just kind of skated in there. So again, downing it with 5 minutes to go here in the second period. 33 shots for the United States, only 11 for Switzerland. Again, not looking ideal. Switzerland, again, will find themselves into the knockout round regardless due to the way it was set up. Face-off won by the United States. Edwards now skating around with it. She sends it to the far wall, where it connects with a Switzerland player on the far corner. USA player falling down, poked away by the United States. Switzerland winning it back. Switzerland trying to get something going, but Keller's there to shut it down. Keller now with it, sending it across the ice to Edwards. Edwards with it on the far side in her own end. Oh, given up by Edwards. Edwards winning it back, though, or at least poking it away. Switzerland now with it in their own end. Now taken away by the United States. She sends it to the far circle. No one's there. Sends it to the near side. Keller skating around. Sends it inside. Deflected away by Brantley. And now some more players fall down. Again, a lot of falling down in today's game. As this is Curl. Curl sending it inside. Pass is deflected away. Switzerland now with it again, going left to right on your YouTube screen. And now there was some contact by a United States player. Looks like that was going to be an icing. Only 2 goals on 33 shots. Not bad. Yeah. Yeah, Brantley, pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty solid job there by Brantley. And again, it really looked like Switzerland was holding their own. But I think the USA just too much. Face-off won by the United States. Again, that seems to be every single time here. Skating to the near circle, sending it inside. Poked away and sends it behind, and it's going to be saved. Brantley didn't even know she had it. Didn't even know she had it, closing her feet. So that's going to be another stoppage with 3:51. Wow, off the post. The puck went off the post again, inches away. This game could be so much different. Face-off going to be happening on the far circle. Won by the Switzerland. Switzerland winning it for a change, as she has it in the far corner. United States, though, all over it. She sends it up, and Switzerland now will take control. United States poking it away. Switzerland poking away once more as she's skating up the middle to the far side. Now to the near side. Stadler sends it inside and saved by Phillips. And Phillips kind of falls down into the net. And there's some pushing and shoving there by Switzerland and the United States. The United States didn't like that their goalie was contacted. Switzerland with a good opportunity here again, just unable to take advantage. And a lot of pushing and shoving during this game. USA's just built different. They are. They are. Good to see you, nephew. Good to see you, man. Appreciate you for tuning in. Face-off going to be happening right in front of the U.S. goalie on the near side. Face-off won by the United States. United States with it on the near side. This is Janicki taking it up the ice. Crossing mid-ice. She's skating past everybody. Looking around behind the goal. Sends it inside. Deflected away by Brantley. Now there's a scrum. And now they're saying she had it. Now a lot of pushing and shoving. Janicki in the middle of it. Referee trying to get Janicki out of there. Again, Switzerland and the United States clearly not fans of each other. They do not like each other. We got something for you. Yep. Yeah, we made a, yeah, so we're slowly getting it out. But yes, for members, we'll have that there. That's going to stay forever. And then we also added a touchdown turkey. But that won't be useful until the UFL. All right, face-off won by the United States. She has it on the near side, taken away by Switzerland, now having it on the far circle. She gives it up to the United States, and now they're going to be called for a offside. So the USA women, again, a lot of offsides. They just, I guess they're getting baited by the snap count. Touchdown turkey, yep. Forever a staple of the channel. All right, 2:51 left to go here again in the second period. United States leading 2-0. Face-off is going to restart. And won by the United States once again. Edwards just sending it up the wall. And that's going to connect with the United States player on the near side. Now she's behind the goalie, trying to find somebody. Finds Keller at the blue line, sending it to Edwards on the far blue line, sending it inside, and that is deflected wide to the left. As the United States will have it now on the far side. Keller sends it inside, deflected away by Branley. Switzerland now with it, sending it up the wall, but the United States closing in. Keller takes a hit, as there's kind of just a big pile there on the near wall. Puck does glide free. Switzerland now with it at center ice, but now quickly given up, as the United States will have it on the near side. Just over 2 minutes left to go here in the second period. Again, United States leading 2-0. Shots pretty much 3-1, 36-12 shots. Again, United States obviously with 36. As Switzerland now with it on the far side. She sends it, and it's intercepted. Looking like Caleb Williams in the playoffs, as the United States quickly giving it up. But now they quickly take it back. Switzerland, again, whenever they have possession, it's not for long. United States with it now on the near side. Curl sends it. It's deflected wide by Branley. Branley again with a nice deflection. As Switzerland now with it crossing center ice. Now it's going to be with Switzerland sending it inside. No one's there. Oh, that was another opportunity for Switzerland, as looks like the referee will blow it dead with 1:24 left to go in this one. Looks like Tommy Ryan and Casey win. Haley Wynn's brothers booing, thumbs downing the call. As looks like Abby Murphy is going to be sent to the penalty box. Don't know really what happened. Illegal hits. I didn't really see anything live, but whatever. So power play for Switzerland here. Again, 2 minutes on the power play. 1:20 left to go in the second period. So power play will extend to the third period. Switzerland goalie with it, handing it off to a Switzerland defenseman. As here is Switzerland taking it up. She's just eking through everybody. Shot's going to be deflected off a United States defender. Switzerland now with it on the near corner. She sends it to the blue line, sending it to the far circle, sending it to the blue line, now to the near circle. Looking around, sending it to the blue line. Looks like she'll set it up. Fakes the shot, sending it to the near side, sending it to the far circle. Shots just wide. Beat everybody, but also beat the post. Switzerland now with it on the far side, sending it to the far circle. Looking around, sends it. It's deflected away by the defender. Good stuff there by the United States defense. Switzerland going to have it. 30 seconds left in the period. 1:05 left to go on the power play. So one last opportunity here for Switzerland before our final break, as the United States will quickly take it back. Now Switzerland with it near circle. Sends it inside. Deflected away. Puck is going to be in the near corner. 10 seconds left. Sending it inside. She's got an opportunity. Pokes it inside. Shots deflected. 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, and that's going to do it as the puck glides to the goalie of Switzerland. 2-0 United States leading over Switzerland. And again, A great effort there by Brandley, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough as, again, the USA defense just too good. They quickly pounce on that puck and keep it on the offensive side. You said looking like every Steelers quarterback in the playoffs strong. Nope. No, I don't know. Steelers quarterbacks don't really throw picks. I don't know. Did Rodgers throw a pick? I guess he did. He did when the game was over. How you doing? How's it going, Scott? Good to see you. We're hanging in there. Again, another intermission break. 2-0 United States leading. Seth pulling for the Yankees. Yeah, Yankees baseball. Baseball happening very soon. Again, here are the statistics for the game so far. The USA leading again 2-0. 35 saves by the Switzerland goalie Brandley. 15 saves for the United States Phillips. Shots on goal, of course, United States just pelting them with shots. 37-15 United States leading. Penalty minutes, United States actually with more. 4 penalties, or 4 minutes of penalties for the United States, 2 for Switzerland. And yeah, that is pretty much it. As far as, again, the specifics, Haley Wynn with the first goal of the game that happened just 6 minutes into the game, and then I can't remember the name. Joy Dunn, that's right, Joy Dunn with the second goal. What time this match end? I don't know, probably like 4 o'clock. 4 Central, 5 Eastern. I don't know. I would say another 50 minutes because right now we're at another halftime or, intermission or second and final intermission, barring, again, a Switzerland, comeback that would send this to overtime. But again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Feel free, of course, to chat down below. Talk about whatever you like again, especially during this intermission time. So just keep that in mind, and I will definitely get to the chat as often as I can. I'm going to see you again, my friend. That was boring Super Bowl. Yeah, I totally get it. Next 20 minutes, again, you got to wait another 15. You got to wait 15 minutes for intermission. But, yeah, so it's going to be, again, I would say 50 more minutes of, actual real-life time. Hold on, folks. All right, got a new poll for you guys. Feel free to let me know. Again, based on today's performance, kind of interested to see what you guys think. Who wins tomorrow between the United States and Canada? USA or Canada? Again, Canada pretty dominant. USA, of course, again, have had a barrage of offense, but they haven't been able to make many shots fall. Again, just inches away. But sometimes that's just the way it goes. Again, here you go. Here's Canada's only played once. They've only played once so far. They're playing currently. Actually, I could see if I can find... See if I can find. That's not what I want. So right now, oh my gosh, right now Canada's leading 5-0 over the Czech Republic. Keep in mind, the United States beat the Czech Republic, but it was 5-1, and that's 5-0 there in the second period. So, man, Canada's bringing it. Canada, the ladies of Canada are bringing it to the Czech Republic. I remember my uncle being very excited during those college football games because they were bringing you a lot of views. Yeah, I know. It was those were good times. Those were good times. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely miss them for sure. And again, it's the least I can do. But yeah, we'll always have a Goku emote or emoji there for as long as this channel's going on. How's it going, Orville? Good to see you. Yeah, USA leading again 2-0. Let me go ahead and get that there. But yeah, I mean, it's looking pretty dominant over there on the Canada side. So I can take it down now. Let's see there. U.S. seems to win in the preliminary rounds against Canada, but Canada wins the medal round against the U.S. Oh, man. Well, hopefully, if we lose this time, it's a sign that we'll win the medal match. Yankees may win the division again. I mean, probably. I mean, they're the Yankees. They're expected to. If they don't, then it's an embarrassment. Yeah, they have all the money. Yankees may get bounced in the playoffs again? Possibly. They have 4-0. 5-0. Yeah, it's 5-0 over there. Let's score 3 mo. Yeah, no, we definitely would like to see more goals fall for the United States. But again, hey, a win is a win in my book. But you definitely want to try to score as much as possible. Make yourselves feel good. Play with confidence. Again, probably another 15, maybe 10, 15 minutes until we get back into action here. Again, Canada, go ahead and keep that up just to keep an eye on it. They are looking really good. I mean, again, they're not even halfway through the second period. They are just going at it. They scored goals within 40 seconds of each other. Oh, my gosh. Well. Didn't go to sport school today. Oh, gotcha. Kelsey's coming back for one more year. Oh, man. Kelsey, I can't believe he's coming back. He did not look that great. He hasn't looked that great for a while. No football for 7 months. Clearly you're sleeping on us. Again, I hope the UFL does well. Again, I'll be covering some of the UFL. Man, oh man. What else you got here? Still at over 800 yards. Yeah. Is the U.S. not pushing as hard knowing Canada's next? It's possible. That's a good way to put it. But I don't know. I mean, they are kind of playing fast and loose. I mean, they have put a lot of shots. They're just not getting them to fall. Again, two of them have went off like the post. I think three shots have went off the post, actually. So, USA, they've had some opportunities. They just have been able to make them fall. Now, keep in mind, one of the goals, the Joy Dunn goal, went off I want to say cleat or one of the skates of the Switzerland players. So, if it weren't for that, then it'd be 1-0. How's it going? It's going. Just on support. Appreciate you, Orville. Appreciate you, man. We're just again hanging out. Probably the only thing I was looking at the men's basketball for tonight. Nothing really stands out. SFA will probably dominate that, so that would be a blowout. Then McNeese, I don't know. Yeah, I just don't think I call any basketball game tonight. Nothing really is just standing out screaming that needs to be called. Kansas or Arizona, but again, that's going to be an illegal stream. So, no reason to cover that. UConn play today? I don't know. Look at that. It's good question. UConn. I don't think so. Yeah, nothing there. I know UNC Wilmington plays. I know your uncle is a big fan. That could be a decent game, but I think I'll just pass on it. I think I'll just chill tonight. Canada still leading 5-0. Just going to refresh just to make sure. Yeah, that is crazy. I can't believe that. It is dominating. SFA will dominate. Yeah, right. That would be pretty wild. It'll be wild. Canada, again, just dominating 5-0. Oh, my gosh. They're showing a little bit of it right now. Man. KFC 12-piece bucket. I've never, so that's actually one of the goals in life. For some reason, that was kind of lame, but I've actually never had, or never ordered a KFC bucket of chicken. KFC, nah, bro, I'll feast when I get home. Yeah, I've just never had it. I've had, Kentucky Fried Chicken. I've never had I've never ordered a bucket. I've never owned one of those buckets. Wonder if I just go in there and ask for a bucket, just without any of the chicken. Wonder if that would go just to keep it. Man. Yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. Again, I know this is more of the boring part of it, but again, feel free to chat down below. Again, I try to get to the chat when I can. Yeah, that is pretty much it. Again, United States leading 2-0 as we're waiting for the final intermission to conclude. Haven't ordered a KFC bucket of chicken and I'm starving. Well, sounds like you need to order one. KFC is turning to 3D printed chicken. Oh my gosh. I really hope you're kidding, but I mean, with all the stuff that I'm hearing about stuff lately, it wouldn't surprise me. Keeping it as vague as possible because there'll always be those people that be like, oh, you can't talk about that. Stay out of politics. Stay out of all that stuff. I don't really think of it as politics. I think of it as a life. I don't eat breakfast or lunch usually. It's just a big dinner and snacks. That's how I was whenever I was working. Again, managing a grocery store, work 10-hour shifts. And yeah, I would just eat one big meal at the end of the day. And I didn't usually take a break. Especially when I was hourly. When I was hourly, I did not. Now, when I was on salary, I'm like, okay, I'll take the hour break because it was just, get paid for it. When I was hourly, though, I did not. I worked all the way through, trying to attain the grain, make the bread. I was a try-hard. I really was. All for nothing, I guess. I don't know. I guess it was kind of neat. But anyway, yeah, I would eat that one big meal at the end, and I paid for it. I paid for eating right before I'd go to bed. That was not good, but that was just the way my lifestyle was, working late. And sometimes, of course, I would get off at 1 or 2 a.m. depending on the night. If it was a truck night, geez. So those were 12 to 14-hour shifts at times. Longest shift I ever worked was 16 hours. That was fun. Yeah. Let's see here. Continue your uncle's Yukon Dynasty, even though it's very frustrating because EA gameplay. There's definitely some sprinkling on. Oh wow. KFC has the taters and gravy. Oh, wow. KFC announced 3D printed chicken in 2020. Really? I haven't eaten there since then, so that's probably fine. That is perfectly fine with me. Remember, folks, HR is not there to protect you. It's there to protect the company. That's true. You hear Doc fine? What's happening? Did I just miss something? I don't know. Sorry if the mic or YouTube. And sometimes YouTube will do that. On my end, though, no, I'm good. I have that. I've checked the levels. Levels are fine. Stay away from the chicken. I will. I don't know. I just need to go get a bucket, I guess. I just need to go inside. Can I have a bucket of chicken? Hold the chicken. Just hopefully don't charge me for the whole thing. Mashed potatoes, gravy time, yeah. Here the pot pies are very good, but they're also expensive. Not willing to take a chance. Yeah. I don't know. I don't usually think of KFC. I like Church's, and if I had to prefer a fried chicken place, I would get Church's. I would get a Church's box of chicken. Those are I like Church's. Church's pretty good. I can't really think of anything else. I don't know if Popeyes has it. I don't think I've ever been to a Popeyes. 12-piece of bucket is like $20. Doesn't sound too bad, I guess. Everything's just getting expensive now. Subway's crazy expensive now, man. It's like $10 for a sandwich, and that's without like any drink or anything. That's if you get like a turkey sandwich. You want to get like the special sandwiches that they have, then it's more expensive, which I don't even bother with that. I'm like, you can have it. I'll just get my usual turkey. But geez, the meatball I think is like $8.99. But geez, like, yeah, you can't. It's like you have to pay like an extra $3 or $4 for a drink and a small bag of chips. Like, that's pathetic. But I'm a clown that still likes Subway. No Church's chicken around here. Oh man, that's tough. Rotisserie chicken's pretty good. Yeah, we'll pick some up at the local grocery store deli or Walmart deli if it's there. And it's nice and cheap usually. Get some nice meal out of it. If you want to pick it out and put it on your tacos. I would make tacos with it. It's really good. More like $14 for a foot long. $10 is concerned. Well, again, I get the turkey. Turkey over here is $9.99. Again, that's without the drink. That's without the chips. So pathetic. It's absolutely pathetic. Rotisserie chicken at Sam Club still $49. Wow, that's pretty good. Pretty good stuff. Go ahead and leave the stats up for you guys again. We should be working our way back. I think they said something a few minutes ago that we'll work our way back to it. Chippendales. I don't know if I've ever. I don't even know if I've heard of it. I don't know what it is. Rotisserie chicken meal, 2 sides, and a drink for $9.99 around my way. Nice. I'll take it. I'll take that. Yeah. Everything's expensive. Again, I live in the middle of nowhere, but there's some places. But yeah, it's just pricey. Don't forget, you got to tip the hourly guy to put your sandwich together. I actually don't. I'm sorry, I don't tip. When I'm at a restaurant, I will, but tipping the sandwich maker, no, I'm sorry, I'm not going to do it. I know they're not getting paid a lot. There's that, but the quality, it's like so the local Subway here, I would say since we moved here in the little nowhere, Texas in 2008, all the way to about 2018, Subway had some great employees, man. They were great. They could make a good sandwich. They weren't trying to be stingy with their product. I would say after that, though, it's been a revolving door. And, yeah, it's not good. Terrible. Back to the grind. All right, appreciate you, Orville. Appreciate you, man. USA upset the defending Olympic champions in mixed doubles curling on the final shot. Oh, wow. Pretty cool stuff. All right, we're back here in, again, the Olympics, or Milan. USA leading 2-0. Face-off won by Switzerland. 25 seconds left on the power play here as they take it up the ice, crossing center ice, crossing the blue line, looking to the near side, setting up the ice, deflected away by the United States. Again, only 15 seconds left for the power play. Switzerland has to take advantage. Passing to the center ice, crossing the blue line. Near circle, sending it inside, looking around. Shots deflected inside and saved by Phillips. Good stuff again by Phillips. Again, she hasn't really seen much action, but when she has, pardon me, she has done a great job. Great job so far. You stopped eating Subway subs since announcing yoga material, man. I heard that too. That is true. I hope they stop doing that. I heard about that. I did stop eating Subway for a while. I don't know if that. I don't think it had anything to do with that. But yeah, it's just bad. It's what they're feeding us. It's really concerning. Switzerland having it behind their own goal. Oh, taken away by the United States. 3-on-2. Switzerland taking it back in the near corner. Again, on their own end, going right to left on your YouTube screen. Switzerland having it there on the near corner of the USA side. Poked away by the USA as she sends it to the near corner. And poked away by Switzerland, but now taken back by the United States. United States on the far wall, far circle, looking around, skating around the goalie. She sends it to the near circle, sends it inside. It's a goal! USA! What a play by the USA, as you heard that here on Dr. Delay. Hannah Bilka with the third goal of the match for the United States. extending the lead 3-0, and that is pretty much it. Again, 1-0 was already a lot for Switzerland. Again, they've had some nice moments, but just couldn't make it happen. Taylor Heisey and Caroline Harvey with the assists on that goal. As Bilka again just tapping it in. Face-off won by the United States, as they will have it behind their own goalie, and the United States leading 3-0. 18:30 left to go. No hands there by Switzerland trying to make a catch. Could not. Offsides by the United States anyway. 18:28 left to go here in the third. Do you think Switzerland will score? No, I do not. They've had opportunities. They just have not been able to take advantage. And again, those opportunities very few and far in between. I don't think it's happening. USA all day. You know it. It's finger looking good, this guy. Face-off won by the United States. They have it in their own end as she circles herself behind the USA goalie Phillips as she sends it to the near side. She's looking around, sends it around the goalie, ring around the rosy style, all the way around, connecting in their own end with the USA. Now Switzerland pokes it away, but now Switzerland gives it up, as the USA will have it behind their own goalie, as they'll send it to Edwards there on the near side, pokes it up the ice where it's going to be poked away by Switzerland. Switzerland now with it on their own end, sending it to the USA end, as that is poked away by the USA once again. USA again. Whenever Switzerland really has it in the USA end, they just seem to clamp down and poke it away, as here's Janicki there deking through the entire team, then sends it up behind the goalie. USA now trying to gatekeep, trying to keep possession behind the goalie of Switzerland. Pokes it inside, pass, or the shot, pardon me, a little too wide, as the USA now with it again on the near circle, sending it inside. Shots deflected. Puck is shot. It's goal! Another goal by the USA! Goalie is pleading for interference. Skamura, Haley Skamura with the goal, making it 4-0. So the goals are starting to fall, and well, look at that again. Earlier we had a poll. Would the USA score 5 goals? It was starting off really good, and then as we kind of, ended the first period, it was like, well, I don't know. I don't think it's going to happen. Referees getting together to see if they're going to take it away. Again, there was possible interference there on the goalie. Looks like Switzerland is going to challenge. Switzerland not happy with the, the bump. Goalie was, bumped. Let's see what happened here. Setting it inside. There was some contact by Dunn. Dunn kind of pushed the goalie. I could see this being waved off. So right now 4-0, but I think it goes back to 3. We're watching the game on Peacock. 1 more to 5. Might be 2 more to 5. As they might wave this one off. Joy Dunn may have pushed. She might have extended. Again, I think from what I gather, there's no problem if you accidentally bump into her, but extending her arm, she did. So they're going to review this. USA Soccer. Yeah, again, well, hopefully they do well. Right now they have the Colin Coward theme song going on. I don't know why, but they do. Fredelli did not. She was immediately looking at the official like, you're going to allow that or what? Because that was pretty bad. I don't know. They're taking a long time looking at it. They're going back and forth. We'll see what they say. Yeah, a bunch of different cameras right now. the heck? All right, we got the call. No goal. Challenge is successful. No goal. USA fans booing, saying that call stinks. Whether you like it or not, 3-0 is going to be your score. So no goal. So no Skamura goal. Again, Joy Dunn with the push. And it's most likely going to be a power play. Switzerland coach with a good challenge again. I guess you got to challenge because why not? Probably not going to come back and win, but, you know, maybe you're trying to save face. Like, well, you know, 3-0's a lot better than 4-0. All right, we're back in action. Face-off won by the United States, and she sends it up and around. Going to connect with the United States on the far side. Now with Switzerland. Yeah, but then quickly given up by Switzerland. United States with it, sending it up behind the goalie of Switzerland. Looking around. Gatekeeping the puck as she pokes it away. Switzerland now with it. Now United States with it on the near corner. Looking around at the near circle. She's skating to the blue line. Sends it to the other side of the blue line here on the near side. And it's taken away by Switzerland. Switzerland with an opportunity. This is Stadler deking inside. Poked away by the United States. United States again. Just too much for Switzerland. The defense of the United States. Stadler just not having the speed. Not able to break through as Switzerland sends it up the wall. United States goalie comes out and hands it off to the United States as she dekes around somebody. Looking around, sends it to the far wall. Now to the far circle. Sending it to the near side. Shot's going to be saved. Right. I can't remember her name anymore. Bradenelli. I can't remember anymore. I forgot how to pronounce it. Oh, well. If I play at FIU, would you stream the game? Wait, what are you talking about? How's it going, Daniel? Good to see you, man. Face-off won by the United States. As here is Switzerland. Switzerland with the 2-on-1. Near circle. Shot's going to be saved. What a catch. Phillips, again, just too good. Her reactions are on it. I mean, again, we've been praising the Switzerland goalie, but Phillips is really good. I mean, you can argue, again, much better. But she has had some great saves. Just gloves it. Snared out of the air. If I were to go to FIU and play football for him. Oh, yeah, sure. Face-off won by Switzerland. Switzerland sends it inside, and once again saved by Phillips. Another save. Again, 3-0 USA leading over Switzerland. 40 shots for the United States, 18 for Switzerland. 2 of those, of course, coming within the last 5-10 seconds. Face-off won by the United States. Edwards now with it on the near wall, sending up the wall on the near side. And she's going to take a big hit on the corner, sending it to the far corner. Now connecting on the far circle, sending it to the near circle. As she plays along with it behind the goalie, sends it inside, and that is going to be well to nobody. Back over to the USA goalie. As she sends it to Keller. Keller taking it up the ice, skating to the near side. Now she's going back to the far side as she sends it to the far side on the far wall. Switzerland player falls down, far circle, skating around behind the goalie, sends it inside, doesn't connect with anyone. Edwards now with it on the near side, sending it to the far blue line. Keller sends it around to the near corner, sends it back to Edwards, sends it inside, deflected away by Switzerland. Switzerland with it on the right circle, or on the far circle, pardon me. As that puck will just keep gliding away to the USA end. USA now with it as she sends it inside. And now on the near wall, this is Skamura. Skamura cutting inside behind the goalie. Now at the far circle, sending it to the USA player on the behind the goalie. Looking around, sends it inside, deflected wide. Here's the USA sending it behind the goalie. Now to the far circle. Janicki looking around as she has her pocket picked by Switzerland. but now it's taken back by the United States. United States sending it up to the far wall. Now it's deflected out of play with 14-12 left to go in the third. Will Swiss score one? I don't think so. Kumar. United States won yesterday, this guy. Your 3D printed chicken is on the way. Good stuff. Looks like a face-off happening at center ice again. 14-12 left to go. 40 shots for the United States, 18 for Switzerland. Face-off won by the United States, with Switzerland quickly hopping on the puck as she hands it off to her teammate. Sends it up the middle. Crossing center ice. Stadler sends it wide. Switzerland sending it back behind the goalie. Now it's going to be with the United States. Someone lost the stick. It's a Switzerland player. As Switzerland has it on the near wall, sending it to the middle. Shot's going to be deflected off the legs of the USA. Oh, couldn't control it. Sends it inside, deflected away. Phillips there, saving. Another shot. And again, the USA not liking Switzerland just kind of poking at Phillips once she had the puck. Again, appreciate you, Robert, for tuning in. Again, 3-0 USA leading over Switzerland with just over 13 minutes to go. All right, let's see what's happening there. Again, still 5-0 there. Again, Canada just had a barrage of goals in the first. Looks like the Czech Republic has settled down, but again, Canada looking like they will cruise to a 5-0 win. And again, it'll set up, of course, a big matchup tomorrow. United States versus Canada. The final game of the preliminary round for the United States happening at 2:10 Eastern Time, 1:10 Central. Again, that will be on the USA Network. And the Olympics is on everywhere, I guess. Just fixed a drink. Nice. Pina coladas, this guy. I'll probably get myself a Dr. Pepper, because I love Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper guy. Yeah, we're just waiting for this timeout to conclude. Again, the United States looking like they will cruise themselves to a victory. Again, will they score more goals? Well, we'll see. We shall. Face-off going to be happening right in front of the USA goalie as the wave has broke out there in Milan. No bueno there for Switzerland. That's how you know the game is over. Face-off won by the United States as Switzerland has it. Sends it inside, deflected away. Now the USA with it on the far side. As here is... an open opportunity. 1-on-1 with the goalie. And she scores! That was as easy as possible. Again, just broke free. Carpenter making it 4-0. Alex Carpenter with the assist from Hillary Knight and Joy Dunn. 4-0. Not going to be taking away any goals there. Again, just sending it up the ice. And again, Knight sending it to Carpenter. 1-on-1 with the goalie. And that would, again, just easy. 1-on-1 with Brantley. Again, just not happening. 4-0 United States leading over Switzerland. As, again, they will head into the final match against Canada undefeated. Face-off won by Switzerland. Quickly taken, though, by the United States on the far wall. Now Switzerland with it on the far wall. As she's looking around, sending it up the ice. A USA goalie poking it there for Edwards. Edwards now with it, taking it across on the far side. Looking around, sends it up the middle. As this is Heisey. Heisey with a shot's going to be wide. That was a power shot, too. She sends it there on the near side there, near corner. Poked away by Switzerland. Switzerland with it as she sends it up the ice. And it looks like Edwards is going to be there to retrieve it. As she takes it down on the near side, sending it to the far side. Oh, deflected off the skate. And the United States will just send it up and behind the goalie of Switzerland. Switzerland now with it on the near side as she sends it up the wall. Now taken away by the United States. As she sends it inside, deflected away. Good save. And here is the United States. United States on the far circle, looking around as she sends it inside. It's a goal. Another goal for the United States. Sends it off the back of the goalie. Caroline Harvey with the goal. 5-0. There is your 5 goals. Alex Carpenter with the assist. Joy Dunn with the assist. Caroline Harvey, though, finding the net. USA 5, Switzerland 0. This is a blowout. Alex Carpenter is the daughter of former NHL star Bobby Carpenter. Pretty cool stuff. It's always nice to see a father-son thing in football or baseball, but there you go, happening in hockey. And finding the net here. Again, she made it 4-0. 5-0, though, is your score. USA pulling away. Face-off won by the United States. Switzerland has it on the near end, near corner. Poked away by the USA. USA have it as she has it just shy of the far circle. Poked away. Back behind the goalie of Switzerland. Switzerland with it. Now taken away by the United States. This is Carpenter. Carpenter with it behind the goalie. Looking around. Sends it to the blue line. Looking around as Switzerland pokes it away. But United States quickly gaining it back. Switzerland now with it behind her own goalie. Looking around as she sends it to the near side. Poked away by the United States. Crossing center ice. USA again looking around. She sends it across behind the goalie. Sends it far circle. Shot's going to be deflected and saved. Switzerland now with it, sending it up the ice. Looks like they're not going to allow the icing. Would be on Twitch? Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. USA bring it up the ice. Deflected away by Switzerland. Switzerland now with it, taking it up the ice. An opportunity for Switzerland. But the USA quickly there to clamp it down again. Just USA defense. Too good. They're too fast. That's really what it is. USA just too fast. They quickly close the gap as Switzerland with it. And she takes a big hit on the boards. Switzerland now with it on the near circle. Looking around. It's poked away. Switzerland now with it on the far circle. Sending it inside. Someone lost a stick. As Switzerland lost the stick. She was trying to yank the stick away from the USA player. Unable to do so. USA with it on the far board, sending it across to the near boards. She sends it around, ring around the Rosie style, connecting with the USA on the far corner as she loses the puck, but quickly gained back by a teammate who has it behind the goalie. She's looking around, poked away by Switzerland. USA with it on the far circle as Switzerland trying to elbow her way in. USA sends it, saved by, again, I don't know why I forgot her name, how to pronounce it, but I did. But again, saved there by the Switzerland goalie. 5-0 again, USA leading. 10:16 to go in the third period. It has been a barrage of goals here in the third. Again, the USA with 3 goals in the third period. Again, we're not even halfway through the third. Face-off won by the United States. Far circle, sending it inside pass, or the shot a little too wide. As the puck will go into USA territory. USA with it as she sends it up on the near wall. Looking around, sends it back behind. As she skates around, looking around, sends it to the USA on the or the near side, pardon me. It's a 3-on-1 opportunity for the United States. Sends it to the middle, sends it to the right. Shot is deflected. Good save by Switzerland. USA with it again, sending it up the far wall to the far circle, looking around to the blue line, sending it to the near blue line as it's going to be poked away by Switzerland. They have it. Switzerland now with it, cutting inside, sending it back. Switzerland going to reset. She's skating now behind her own goalie. Now she's cutting outside. USA bringing the pressure, and USA bringing it again. They have possession. USA loses possession. Now it's going to be with Switzerland on the near side, sending it to the far side. She crosses center ice, looking around, sending it to the far board, sending it in the middle, and she just missed the shot. She just flat out swung and missed, swing and a miss. That's strike 3 for Switzerland. USA have it on the near boards. Now there's going to be a whistle. So I believe they're going to cut to commercial again. United States leading 5-0. As, yeah, the goals have come up. The goals have happened. That's just the way it goes. Let's go ahead and catch you later, buddy. Canada again leading 5-0 there over the Czech Republic. That is just the way it goes. Again, Canada with a huge first period. That's just the way. Yeah, no, just so, yeah, he's gone. He's an idiot. What a bum. What a bum. No good in the world. He's got nothing. He's got nothing good to say. Again, 5-0 your score. USA leading 44 shots for the United States, 20 for Switzerland. And again, the USA has really pulled away in the third period. Team statistics. Again, 39 saves for Switzerland, 20 for the United States. Again, just more shots for the United States. Again, both teams have seen the penalty box. USA with a little bit more. But Switzerland, again, just could not take advantage. Thanks. Oh, yeah, no problem. Again, sorry again. Just not an expert when it comes to hockey. But practicing. I don't know what that guy has, but he has it. He has it bad. He has it bad, but he's gone. Again, we're back here again. USA leading 5-0, just awaiting for the face-off. Really, just waiting for the conclusion of the match. USA, again, pretty much going to win, as they're just now looking at Canada. Far side, USA sending it behind the goal. USA has it on the near circle, sending it inside, deflected away. USA has it behind the goalie. Pass is intercepted by Switzerland. Switzerland now sending it to the far side, crossing center ice. Now to the blue line, poked away by the United States. Switzerland now with it. Bad pass by Stadler. USA with it, 1-on-2. Gonna wait for some teammates near circle, looking around, sending it inside as she pokes it away, up and over the goalie. Switzerland now with it, sending it to the near side wall. As USA having it in the near corner, poked away by Switzerland. Switzerland with it, sending it to the near side, looking around, and going to be poked away by the United States. Switzerland now with it again, as Stadler sends it to the goalie, desperate. She just pokes it away for the USA. Near side, looking around, send it to the far wall, where it's going to go out of play with 7:51 left to go in the third period. Again, just waiting for the conclusion here. Again, the conclusion is the United States victory. And again, I can kind of show you the group. USA, of course, leading. Canada, of course, has not matched in games played, but they will be in second place after today. Again, they are leading 5-1 over the Czech Republic. So, yeah, the winner of the USA-Canada match will pretty much be first in the group. Shot's going to be deflected. USA with pressure near side. Shot once again deflected away. Switzerland now with it on the far wall. Good pass there by Switzerland. That is rare. She just sends it up and quickly given up by Switzerland. USA will have it on the far wall, sending it to middle ice. Looking around, crossing center ice, as USA will have it on the near wall, poked away by Switzerland. Switzerland now with it on the near side, looking around, crossing center ice, sending it to the far wall. USA there quickly again, closing down. Again, when Switzerland has it on the USA end, it's just pretty much over, as USA will clamp down and take the puck back. Switzerland now with it and poked away by the United States. USA with it on the near corner as she takes a big hit. Switzerland now with it. It was a 3-on-1 for her. Switzerland now sending it up the ice where the USA will have it in their own end. Looks like it's going to be an offsides by Switzerland. 6:46 left to go here in the third period for this game. Again, you're listening to the 2026 Winter Olympics right here on the Dr. Delay Network. Again, if you did like what you've been listening to, make sure again to like and subscribe. Helps out the channel a lot. And again, the goal is to cover the United States and Canada tomorrow, which will be happening again right around the same time, though it's going to be broadcasted on the USA Network. Face-off going to be happening on the United States end, won by the United States as she crosses center ice, sending it up and around, connecting with the United States on the near side. She's looking around and will be poked away by Switzerland. Just, again, a little pile. Switzerland now with it, sending it up to the near circle as she just tries to get rid of it. United States, though, quickly on it as the United States with it in their own end. Curl takes a bump, sending it to Keller. Keller with it, sending it to just on the far end of Switzerland. Switzerland goalie coming out, handing it off. Oh, no. Gives it away. Bad pass. United States with it. Thinks she panicked. United States with it behind the goalie, sending it inside. And it goes too far, connecting with Switzerland. Switzerland on the far end, sending it to the near end. Looking around. This is Muller. Muller to Stadler. Stadler poked away by the United States. Again, the United States, they will clamp down once they get on defense. United States sending it inside. That one's deflected just wide. United States on the far side, sending it to the blue line. Looking around as she has it on the near end. She falls down. United States falling down. I guess she'll eventually get up. She's content with just chilling, being a shield. Poked away by Switzerland on the far corner. As looks like they'll have it on the far side now, deflected away. USA with it on their end as she sends it to the Switzerland end on the near side. 5 minutes, just over 5 minutes to go here again. 5-0. As it looks like that will be an offsides on Switzerland. 5:06 left to go in the third period. Again, 46 shots for the United States, 20 for Switzerland. And again, on the other game that's happening right now, that's, I guess, still at intermission. Again, Canada leading 5-0 in that one. Face-off going to be won by Switzerland. Happened right in front of the Switzerland goal as she takes it up down the near side. Going to be poked away by the United States. A little scrum for it behind the goalie as the USA will have it behind the goalie. She's turning around again. Just under 5 to play here. 4:46 and counting. USA sending it up. Connecting on the far side. She's got an opportunity, but then she couldn't control it, couldn't corral it. USA with it. We do some Penguins games so they make the playoffs? Yes. I do plan on doing that as that is deflected away. Again, I do plan on doing a lot of Pirates baseball, but yes, I will be doing some Penguins playoffs. I think they will make it. They're actually looking pretty good. They're looking all right, better than expected. As Switzerland loses control, they'll have it in their own end, behind their own goalie. On the near circle, sending it up down the near side, near wall. As the USA with it, again, just poking it away. Again, so once they enter that USA end, USA is quickly there. Far circle, sends it inside, deflected away by Switzerland. She has it on the near corner, looking inside. Edwards pokes it to the near circle. Shot's going to be saved. Shot again is wide. United States racing for the puck as it skates and glides into the United States end. Again, under 4 minutes to go here. United States leading 5-0, just cruising. Hopefully you get out of here with no injuries, no nothing. As Switzerland desperately trying to get on their feet as they stumble yet again. Switzerland poking it to the left side, and now it's going to go behind the United States goalie as she will pass it to the near side, deflected away. Switzerland now loses possession in their own end. USA with it, sending it inside. Shots deflected. Good save. Switzerland now with it on their near end. Again, 3:16 and counting here in this one. United States leading 5-0. Switzerland now with it, sending it up into the United States end. United States just, again, trying to kill some time. As Switzerland now with it in their own end. Puck just going everywhere. As Switzerland now with it behind their own goalie, sending it to the far side. Intercepted by the United States. Had an opportunity to get the pass, just a little too much. A little too much. She has it behind the goalie. She's looking around. She's at the near circle. No one's really up for the United States. Poked away by Switzerland. This is Stalder. Stalder sending it inside. Bad pass, but finds the Switzerland anyway. As she sends it wide. Desperation shot for Canada. Switzerland. She sends it up. Going to be going around, connecting with the United States on the far corner. United States having it in their own end, sending it to the far side, entering the Switzerland end. 2 minutes, by the way, and counting. Here in this one, again, 5-0 your score. United States with it on the near end. Looking around. Sends it inside, deflected away, and saved. As Brandley, again, has had a pretty good game. Again, not so much there in the third period, but really, again, the first 2 periods, Brandley was as great as they come. And again, we're just kind of closing in. Looks like Phillips is going to exit the game. Goalie switch there for the United States. Again, what a performance by Phillips. So it looks like they're going to get Ava McNaughton from Seven Fields, Pennsylvania. Fellow Pennsylvania there. Again, former Pennsylvania for me. Born there, not quite living there anymore. Living here in Texas. Face-off won by the United States, sending it up on the far side, sending it to the near side. Sends it inside, passes just too wide. United States with it, though, behind Brandley. Brandley looking around. She's kind of scared. USA with it, sending it to the blue line. Sending it to the far circle. Now it's behind Brandley. United States losing. She's just kicking it around. She didn't have her for her stick, but that was pretty impressive. She had the puck and had it for a good bit without her hockey stick. That was pretty cool stuff. Switzerland now with it, crossing center ice at the blue line. Looking, shot's going to be snared. What a save. Look at that. 1:02 left to go in this one. Again, United States leading 5-0 and most likely going to remain that way. Oh, I see why. So Phillips actually might be a little injured. That's probably why they took her out. Face-off won by Switzerland. Switzerland, though, not doing nothing with it. That's a double negative. It is what it is. United States with it behind their own goalie. As she's looking around, just holding on to it. 45 seconds. She can just chill with it. Switzerland looking like they're not going to press the issue. Now they're going to take off. 40 seconds left. Edwards with it down the near side. She's deking through the entire defense. Now it's taken away. Shot's going to be saved by Brandley with just 30 seconds left to go in this one. Again, tomorrow, United States and Canada happening at 2:10 Eastern Time on the USA Network. Also, again, you can listen to it here on the Delay Network, the Dr. Delay Network. And again, I'll be broadcasting that one. Hopefully, again, that one doesn't go to overtime. I got to go right after. I got to leave and play some tennis and try to get some exercise in and lose some of this weight. United States with it, sending it behind Brandley. Switzerland now with it behind their own goalie, looking around. She skates around, turns around, sending it to the near corner. 20 seconds left. Again, not much happening right now. Just a little pile in the corner. United States just content with gatekeeping. Switzerland now with it. Switzerland, again, just having it in the corner. Taken away by the United States. Trying to make it 6-0. Shot's going to be deflected away. And that is your buzzer. United States 5, Switzerland nothing. Again, 1-0 after 1, 2-0 after 1, or after 2, pardon me, and then 3 goals here in the third period as the United States again just had a barrage of goals. As for the specifics, I'll give you that. So Edwards has been really impressive. Yeah, no, Edwards is great. Edwards is great. One of the first names that I memorized because, again, that's how just impressive she's been. Haley Wynn, of course, opened up the scoring, the assist by Caroline Harvey and Hillary Knight. And then we had another goal in the second by Joy Dunn. No assist there. And then to open up the third period, Hannah Bilka with the goal, assisted by Taylor Heisey and Caroline Harvey. And then we had a goal disallowed, which would have made it 4-0. And then it brought it back to 3-0. And then a few seconds later after that, Alex Carpenter finds the net, assisted by Hillary Knight and Joy Dunn. And then, of course, Caroline Harvey making it 5-0 with an assist from Alex Carpenter and Joy Dunn. As far as total stats, let's see here. Again, 45 saves by Switzerland. Again, a lot of shots by the United States, 21 saves for the United States. 4 penalty minutes for the United States. They were a little naughty, I guess, on the ice. Switzerland had 2 minutes. No power play goals for either team. So as far as like the totals, nothing really for Switzerland. Again, 2 assists by Hillary Knight, 1 goal by Hannah Bilka, 1 goal by Alice Carpenter, and an assist by Carpenter. 1 goal by Caroline Harvey, 2 assists also by her. 1 goal by Haley Wynn, another assist by Taylor Heisey. And then Joy Dunn with a goal and 2 assists. So good stuff there by the ladies of the United States. Again, they will take on Canada, who are currently up 5-0 on the Czech Republic. And again, I do appreciate you guys for listening in. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe before you go. Again, it is free to do so. Won't cost you a dime, I promise. I promise. So, again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. You guys all have a great rest of your day. Again, I'll be back tomorrow for the United States-Canada game, which, again, will happen at 2:10 Eastern, 1:10 Central. So thank you again for your support, for clicking on the video. Helps out the channel a lot. But, again, a super thank you if you're able to like and subscribe. That's going to do it for me. Y'all have a great rest of your day. I will catch you in the next one. Enjoy your Monday. Peace.